Hello and welcome. This is James Blanchard, Cisneros at your service. Today I will be reading the November 10th Facebook post and I will be making a few comments in it, and I trust it will assist both of us on our journeys. If you do find it helpful, and if you can please assist us with the listening process, when you're watching it through Facebook, you can simply put your cursor on the screen and give it a thumbs up here. And if you're watching through YouTube, thumbs up down here. Thank you. Here we go. Enlightenment, reuniting with our eternal essence. One who is enlightened is in alignment with their eternal essence and at peace with the realization that their experience is an expression of the divine. The expression of the divine is always serving the highest good for all. It is that floating downstream on a quiet, gentle river of love with the thoughts of trust and peace as your oars. Throughout our day, we are either allowing God's energy to flow at peace, accepting and trusting, or we are resisting God's energy from flowing. We're worried, judgmental, and stressed. Today, we non-judgmentally notice those thoughts that are resistant to our natural flow. We do not judge ourselves for resisting. Instead, we offer gratitude that these resistant points are emotionally and physically helping us see and better understand where we are impeding our own reunion with Source. When these resistant points are unconscious, they act as invisible anchors holding us from where we desire to go. When we become conscious of them, we bring these anchors up to the surface and once again begin flowing towards our natural destination, our eternal essence, the ocean of God, of love that God is. Enlightenment is not such a mystical idea as the ego would have us think. Enlightenment is a very simple aligning with your true essence, the love that indeed you are and have always been. For you are your Creator's creation, and therefore you are love, and love is all. And so when you align with this understanding that you are love, you are, in essence, enlightened. Also, when you have a certain peace that whatever's occurring in your life is occurring simply to help you align with this love, with this understanding of this love, so that you can simply become a better example and a clearer example of this love to your brothers and sisters. And thirdly, it's a trusting and acknowledging that everything that is occurring in our experience and in everybody's experience is occurring for all of our highest good, for our growth and for our development. And so when you align with those thoughts, you allow your brothers and sisters to experience their journey exactly as they are. And you have no need to judge their experience. And since we're all one, when you stop judging their experience, you start seeing that, you know what, maybe my experience is not worth judging either. Maybe my experience is simply an extension, an expression of this love. And so we have been given free will. And so we can align with this thinking in every moment, or we can choose not to align with this thinking in every moment. We can choose to be peaceful, be gracious, be understanding, be compassionate, or we can choose to judge ourselves and others. We can choose to trust in God's plan and love's plan, or we can choose to become stressed out and anxious and worried. Every moment allows us this opportunity to become enlightened, to offer this light to your brothers and sisters through your example, through your peace, through your compassion, forgiveness, love, and understanding. And so today let us acknowledge when we are enlightened, when we are experiencing the expressions and extensions of love's energy. But let us also do this. Let us not judge ourselves when we're quote-unquote not experiencing enlightenment, when we are judging others and ourselves, when we are stressed and worried. And let us simply, instead of judging ourselves as the ego would have us do, and telling ourselves that we're bad or not good enough or not spiritual enough or not wise enough or not whatever enough, because we're experiencing these energies, negative energies in quotes, let us simply step back and look at them as what they are. They are the opposite of all. They are in essence nothing. For all is love and love is all. And therefore judgment, worry, stress are simply opposites of all. And therefore they are nothing. Only in the fairy tale have we made nothing into something, and thus lost our way, so to speak. And so instead of judging ourselves, let's simply step back and let us watch these actions, reactions, interactions, and watch them from a distance and say, okay, I know that I am love, but this is not feeling like love. And therefore, instead of judging myself, I'm simply going to acknowledge that, see it as a part of my journey, remember that all of my journey's parts are sacred, and thus trust that, and then offer gratitude that I now have the wisdom to look upon these so-called negative energies as simply steps on my perfect journey. And so when we do that, we experience a certain level of peace. And the more peace we have in our daily experience, the more gratitude we offer to God for allowing us to be in this place of enlightenment, be aligned with Him, our source, with love and its expressions. And so love's expressions and the opposite of its expressions, which are nothing, but the ego has defined them as something, such as anger, resentment, jealousy, worry, stress, they are not to be judged. They're simply to be seen as what they are, nothing. Illusions that we, for a short time, believe as real. And so we step back from them and see them for what they are, and then express our true essence, express our trust, our understanding that every moment is an expression of this love. Every moment is helping us in one way or another realign with the love that we all are. Every moment is allowing us to trust in God's love's journey, no matter what the ego says it looks like. We simply trust, and we find peace. And then we become an example of this peace to our brothers and sisters. And peace is who they are. So little by little, they'll see that their illusions do not need to be valued more than their true essence. That they can actually value peace more than emotional pain. That they can value understanding more than judgment, compassion more than condemnation, love more than fear. That is free will. Every moment we are offered free will to align with our true essence or to not. And either one of them is fine. There is no judgment when we experience our journey through God's eyes in positive or negative experiences, for they are all equally a sacred part of each one of our journeys. And each one of our journeys, little by little, will realign us with the truth in us. Thank you very much for your time. I love you very much. If you'd be so kind as to like, comment, or share this video, it would help with the listing process, and it might help somebody find this video who can use the information someday. If you'd like to leave me a comment or a question, I would be delighted to try and offer a response, and if you can please subscribe to my YouTube channel, I would love to have you in that community. Again, thank you for your time. I love you very much, and God willing, we'll see each other tomorrow. Peace.